There is our fleets right there. They are engaging the enemy. Oh, look at those missiles just crashing down on their hulls. And as you can see, their flight trajectories, they're shooting straight across to these one support ship fleets. And at the same time, our flotilla full of troops is just mangling them. And the reason for that is because generally ships start off fighting the lane opposite to them. So it's beneficial to put everybody in that third lane, especially if they don't have anyone in that third lane. Let's get good. I am the Gamer Under Development, and this is Endless Space 2 Penumbra. We are playing as the Diasporid, our custom community faction. I may be a little bit quieter than usual. Umbral Choir. No, I may be a little bit quieter than usual, guys. That's mainly just because I had dental surgery last week, and I'm kind of trying to not mess things up while I do the videos. Honestly, I probably shouldn't be doing this right now, but it'll be okay. We're gonna be a little bit quieter, I'm gonna be a little bit calmer, and everything's gonna be fine. Okay, so we have fleets here that are invading Wardan. Gosh, I wish this siege would just end already. They are, like, endlessly defending that system by conscripting a whole bunch. Our taxi fleet has made it up here to Nusakan, and I can't remember what our plan was with them. I think we were trying to increase our CP here so that we could use them to boost our behemoth, because it's slower than Death, I guess. Death is a good comparison. Death takes years. Well, it can also be really fast. Maybe not the best comparison, but you guys get what I mean. Alright, this is the remainder of... Oh, no, that's the missile boat we were sending to reinforce the remainder of that fleet, so we're gonna go ahead and link them together when they land on that system. Provided that our hero fleet, yeah, he's just going there, that's fine. And then, taxi fleet, you're fine sitting there. Everything is fine, I guess we end the turn now. Yeah, that should be okay. Go take a look at our laws here real quick, because we do have one slot open. We're only generating 32 influence per turn, though. We have a lot going away from law upkeep right now, so unless we can generate more, it doesn't seem like it's necessarily the most good idea to assign another one of these. Although we do have this, and this doesn't have upkeep. So yeah, I believe we just unlocked that, so that is a perfect one for us to put on right now. The fact that that has 0 upkeep is kind of insane. And if we look at our systems, any of them that have a majority of hot planets, so not that one, that one's got 1 hot. Let's sort by production here, because I want to see. Okay, so here we go. This is a good example. We have 3 hot planets here. Those things are producing a ridiculous amount more from Thermtech. Look at that. 131, 113 here, or 114 there, and 102. So now our main system should have enough production to just endlessly pump out whatever we want. And I believe that we started building big tanks. We did. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put public 3D printing in queue. I'm also going to look around because I thought, yeah, here we go. Big tank and missile boat fleet is what we're doing right now. Trade company subsidiary there could be useful, but let's see what our trade routes look like right now. So this is a trade co. I believe, yeah, and then this, is this another trade co, or is this a... Trade factors. Let me go in here. Nusakan and Orm. Okay, so it's actually the ones with 3 that are our trade companies. The other ones are subsidiaries. I get confused about that sometimes because the symbols are actually fairly similar. Alright, so we do have some nice trade routes going here. We had a trade route with Elion here that is being interrupted by these pirates on Fitis that we wanted... on Orion that we wanted to deal with, so we'll take care of them soon as well. Gosh, that war just needs to end. Okay. And our turn right there. Search the curiosity on Kuma 3 with 100 antimatter, but hurry, it's winner takes all. We don't have any antimatter. I think we've been trying to get antimatter so that we could control the market. It appears that an intergalactic congress of scientists has turned into a labor dispute. They have come to the conclusion that their work is grossly underappreciated. 1 second, guys. Ah, crud, it went away, my bad. Maybe we can get it back up. We can. We'll do that in a second. Sorry, guys, my nose is kind of runny. Like, it's a rough morning. Okay, it's a rough morning. I just took my medication, so I may get nauseous here in a minute. I hope not, but it could happen. Oh, I didn't mean to watch this, but that's perfectly fine. Let's see how this goes. Ah, look at our little mecha units. Go, mecha units, go! Our infantry got wrecked almost immediately, which basically tells you everything you need to know about infantry. They're really only good against aerial units, which is fine, because we have a ton of these guys, too. And bye-bye, there they go. No, we didn't kill them, we just hurt them. Could we? We may actually get it here, though, depending on how many more phases we get. No, minor victory, that's it. Come on. Conscription, yeah? Yeah. It's cool, they just conscripted again. All they're gonna do is conscript and conscript and conscript and conscript and conscript. We'll continue the war, we're gonna win that. The choir are prepared to offer a truce. Listen, listen, I'm not offering you anything until we know where you're at. Okay, if you wanna tell us where you're at, I will absolutely give you a truce. If you don't tell us where you're at, you're basically asking to die. Just throwing that out there. Okay, so we have our military behemoth here. I want to take a look at his modules again real quick. So he does not have a speed module at all, which means he's going to do a ton of damage, but he's also very, very slow. We could send him over here. Cannot be done on a hangar. Oh, my bad. So with 7 movement, we could send him over here, but I think we're actually better off waiting one more turn so that we can add some of these taxi fleet ships to his fleet so that he moves a little bit faster. I think that's a better idea. With this, I mean, they are the most dangerous enemy we've run into. They had a giant military behemoth that I was actually terrified of. So I'm gonna refuse this because I want to know where they are and I want to kill them. The Rejuvenator team has set foot on Bushir. The galaxy moves closer to changing forever. Oh, that's somewhere we've never even been. Okay. I think we have fleets en route to, like, Kiris and stuff, but I'm not entirely sure. Do we? Doesn't look like it, maybe not. Alright, this hero has gained enough levels. This is our energy fleet hero. Let's go ahead and give him Cosmic Castaway level 2. Now he has access to this, the Burning Light, which is going to be very, very useful for us, increasing our laser damage. Alright, you're good. Hey, pops are growing everywhere. Hisho and Harashem all around. That's actually... Man, I wish we could, like, get rid of some of those pop now. Okay, so we can boost this up and get some more of these luxury resources, although they're really not that great at this point. Like, we're not getting great luxury resources simply because we don't generate great luxury resources. Well, we get Transvine somewhere, but we're not actually, like... Yeah, if we could get Super Spuds and Transvine on these routes, that would be great. I'm gonna save the dust for now. I don't wanna pump all our dust into those until we're sure we don't want to do something else with the dust. Here we go. They've come to the conclusion that their work is grossly underappreciated and plan to halt all experimental efforts until their wages improve, their lab equipment is upgraded, and their work reported more professionally. Okay, so that's fine. We're gonna ignore them. I don't care about your science. I want more industry. I can build everything. We don't need you. We don't need you, scientists. You hear me? Okay, so Carius should be ready to do other things. It has its first full-fledged fleet with the big tank, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and pop that out. Let's see what systems we have Transvine in, or even Super Spuds, I guess, would be great too. So we have Super Spuds here. We have... I don't see where we have Transvine. We have Super Spuds in Karana. Where's this Transvine we supposedly have? Oh, it's all the way up in Bellatrix. Okay, that makes a lot more sense then. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go to Bellatrix, which we weren't building out at first, but now we've kind of decided to build out. And I want to prioritize, after AI labor, I want to get a trade company subsidiary in there right away. That'll do it right there. That should actually extend our trade reach over here to the Hisho as well. Do we have a trade agreement with the Hisho? If we don't, we should. Hey, what's up, guys? You want a trade agreement? Yeah, you do. What are you going to give us for that trade agreement, though? Let's see. Ooh. Technology. I think we tried this already and they were like, no. But we're going to try it again. Astrofinance, I'll tell you what. I'll give you guys some blue cap mold, too. I'll give you, like, 50 of it. How about that? How about 50 blue cap mold? No? No blue cap mold? Okay, fine. How about... let's give him Hyperium. Hyperium is usually pretty highly rated.
Let's see.
Come on, you'll take it. You know you will. Ah, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so now we should have a trade agreement with them, which will help our trade routes out quite a bit. Yes? We see much good for you, but too little for us. The Hishu do not wish to trade at the moment. Wow, you guys are garbage. You guys are legitimately garbage. I'm so irritated by that, like, it's not even funny. Okay, fine. Let's try this instead. Watch, this is gonna be silly. I will give you 52 Hyperium instead of 50. I'll throw 2 more Hyperium on there. Interested now? Not quite. Okay. Let's take it up to 55. 55? Maybe no. Alright, let's try 70 just to overshoot it a little bit. Whoops. 70. Okay, come on, 70's gotta be enough. How are you still neutral? Like, that's 70 Hyperium, you greedy... The bird people want to be greedy when we could just annihilate them and take everything that they have. I'm not entirely sure how they think that this is a good plan. Do we have some junk technology that we could give them instead? That would be kind of funny. Yo, don't you guys want this junk tech? Actually, hold up. How about this? Y'all want that tech? We could do that tech? And now you want 979 influence to offer that. That's so garbage. Whatever. We'll give you the trade tech, and we'll also give you, like, 30 Hyperium. How about that? Oh, that's too much in your favor. Okay, how about 10 Hyperium? How about 5? Yeah? Yeah? 5? Come on. Come on, you know you want it. Oh, 5's too little. Okay, how about 7? This is how fickle the computer is when you trade with them. There we go, 7, they'll accept that. It's gonna cost us 1,000 influence to do it, and we're gonna have to give them the ability to increase the trade value of their empire and to build more subsidiaries, which is a terrible idea since we just got a trade agreement with them, isn't it? Also, I don't think they actually have the tech to build trade companies yet, so good luck with that, guys. Good luck with that. Hopefully you have that in queue right now. Okay. So we could build a subsidiary here on Carius. I don't think that's a good idea because as we've seen, we already have a line running through Carius. We really want to use those subsidiaries to take our trade lines places that they are not going to go already. Once we get Bellatrix, the trade line should run through Deneb already, so we don't really need that either. And at that point, I'm not sure where we go. Duce is right here, but when we zoom, all we see is this tiny little planet life thing. So we could definitely wait until we get Wardan and try to build one out there. That's probably a good idea. Although it looks like... Yeah, if we wait, we can build one in Wardan. It won't matter that much, though, because we already have a trade route coming to Elion here. So I don't know, maybe we'll just sit on that last subsidiary for a minute and not rush to build that out. Yeah, let's not rush to build that out until we're really ready. New siege ships are available. We should actually build a couple of these. I'm gonna go ahead and build 3 of those. That should be 9, and then we'll go ahead and throw a taxi fleet, or taxi ship on the bottom of that. Actually, we don't even need to do that. We'll steal one of the taxi ships from the taxi fleet over here and use them. And yeah, we need 1 more turn to get universal aerodynamics, which is awesome. Veni here will be producing what? Veni already has some tanks down there. So we were obviously beginning to produce a new fleet. Let's go ahead and finish that out then. 5, 6, 7. Okay. So that's a new fleet that'll be coming out on Veni. I honestly just want them there as a defensive fleet more than anything else. How's our hacking look? We have a hack from Bellatrix to Sirte, which is going to finish at the same time that they catch us. Which is okay, because that means we still get an outcome, and that is their capital, so that outcome is going to be a stolen technology. We also have a hack on Zane that is going to succeed, and for that hack, we may go ahead and put a sleeper in, but I'm not 100% sure. That's something I'm kind of on the fence about doing one way or the other. Okay. You guys are fine, you're still invading, for what good that does, considering they just conscript and conscript and conscript and conscript. That, by the way, is one of the only really frustrating things about being a military faction in Endless Space 2. Conscription is garbage. I hate conscription so much. I'm sure there's a way to counter it that I just don't know. Like, that's probably what it is, realistically. That is very interesting. The 17,000. Wow, that's actually really good. Karana is a gorgeous system, guys. Let's go ahead and build this out real quickly. Do we have a lot of luxuries here? We do. So if there's no trade route going to this, we may also build our subsidiary here, actually. And it looks like we got all their production stuff done. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Pulvis production in next, because that'll allow us to buy stuff out cheaper. And then we're gonna go and put everything in. And we'll put influence at the top because influence does scale based on the number of systems, so having that first actually is very helpful. Now that is provided that you don't need to use this system immediately. If you need to immediately use this system to put out ships or something, then you want to bump influence way back to the back. But that's not our issue right now. Happiness could also potentially be something we want to bump to the front. Yeah, let's put happiness up front as well. And once we get influence and happiness off this system, everything else can come in time and we don't really care. And that's totally fine. All right, I think that's it for this turn. Ships are moving somewhere. Oh, what's this? Enemy sanctuary detected on Pegasus. You've discovered a sanctuary owned by the Ascendant Refrain on Pegasus. How did we find that, though? What? How did that come to be known? Okay. So here's the thing. I don't know how we figured that out. Did we fire probes off towards it or something? I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Interesting. Very interesting. And these guys are going where? Oh, they're heading down to Orion. Okay, that's why they're like off the beaten path. That makes sense. So I guess we found it by flying through here. I know that I put a detection probe, I think, on this hero ship. Didn't I? Yeah. Fleet anti-cloaking level. Interesting, so maybe him just going near there uncovered it, or maybe one of our allies discovered it too. That's entirely possible. Does this guy have the, he does not, but we were gonna give it to him once we could, which is right now, so let's go ahead and do that. Yes, you need to have this, very badly. Thank you. Okay, so now we have one anti-stealthing probe thingy. We're gonna shoot that off where we think we might find the choir in this area. So M29 is a potential, NGC 7089 is where the Vaulters started, I think, so it shouldn't be there. No, the Vaulters started over there. Actually, that's where we think they are because their fleets came out there. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this probe here. I bet you they're right here on NGC 7089. And if they are, we're gonna kill them. That's it. The Umbral Choir is gone if we found them. Like, I'm not trying to be a jerk here, but they wrecked this fleet for me, and I'm really not happy about that. Got some more tanks in that fleet. We have 5 slots open. We don't need a tank after all. We'll just do 5 missile boats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So we'll get all of those ships ready to go, and then we will obviously send them down to NGC to kill them if that's where they are, because they're giving us trouble and we don't like them. Okay, that fleet's fine. Sorry guys, the meds I'm on, they make me nauseous, and sometimes I hiccup and worse. But for right now, it's just hiccups, so that's good. I'm gonna drink some water, by the way. Oh, come on. I don't need that bouncing back and forth in the audio. Thank you. You've unlocked a new slot in the battle tactics set. Cool. I haven't touched our battle tactics. I probably should have at this point, but like, honestly, it's not something that I'm super worried about right now. Hey, we can integrate the Calgeros now, and they're religious, which is awesome, so let's do that. Hello, Calgeros. Yum, 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 yum. You have been assimilated. Okay, Harashems, I think we've already done. We have 16 of their pop in our empire, which is crazy. Hisho, we have 7 of their pop, even though we already ate them. We can use super spuds here to boost our Vaulter pop, and we have not spliced them yet, so I think that's a good idea. Especially, yeah, the additional science isn't bad. It's not great. I would rather have the Mavros, but the additional science isn't terrible. Okay, that will be perfect. Ground battle at Wardan. Are you ready for them to conscript again? Because I am. We're not going to watch this because they're going to conscript. Yeah. They conscripted again and survive with 3 health. Awesome. Zane has been successfully hacked. We can create a backdoor. We can embed a sleeper. I think that'll be our 2nd sleeper in their empire, so I'm going to go ahead and embed a sleeper here. Now, they are our allies, which is an interesting thing because we're like embedding sleepers in our allies' empire, and that's not necessarily a decent, friendly thing to do. So, yeah. We'll see how that all works out. Wait, what? Did they not manage that backtrace, or what happened? Because we're still hacking Serta. Maybe it's because we haven't picked an outcome yet. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so we get an outcome here, but they're probably actually going to catch us hacking them, which is really bad because we're allies. Alright, no, I don't want higher energy magnetics. I want whatever has the highest science cost. I do want high energy magnetics, go figure. There we go. They're not going to be happy, though, when they find out we hacked them. We may have to do some peacemaking after that. So we got tractable armaments, which is We got titanium shrapnel. That's actually kind of decent, but not particularly something I use a lot. Calgaros on System Corana. Out of the blue, literally, a new minor faction has abruptly moved onto one of your planets and have no intentions of leaving anytime soon. Whether they are friendly or not is yet to be discovered, but hopefully their intrusion won't be long. It's up to you to decide how best to treat them. Well, we already ate their people, so they're probably okay. We've explored 80% of the galaxy. You're darn right we have. New population collection bonus for Calgaros. That should be gone now. Diasporan, Calgaros spawning. Cool. Ow. Sorry, guys. Ow. Venny. Venny. Can't you see? What are you doing? Okay. 5 missile boats there. That's to finish out this fleet, so we should be okay just moving them in. Bam. Oh my! We have a fleet size of 20 CP now. I hope you guys see that. I didn't realize we were going to get 2 times the fleet size from that. I thought we were going to get an additional 2 fleet size. This is crazy. Oh, we can't do it. We have to turn this into a behemoth first. Not a behemoth, but a juggernaut if we want to be able to put ships in fleet with it. That's okay. What we'll do instead is we'll go ahead and take this military behemoth and we'll send him right out here. It's going to take him 4 turns to get there, but from there he can invade and further our quest line. In the meantime, we'll take this fleet right here and we'll send them over here to Virgo so that they can orbit that Rejuvenator system, which will help us on the Rejuvenator quest. Wow, Placidius has Orichalix there, which is really nice. Oh, and antimatter on Fitus, but Fitus is tiny. Tiny Fitus. Don't really want Fitus because there's just nothing going on there. Definitely want to get rid of these pirates, though. The pirates are getting on my nerves in every way. The fact that those ones hit off a civilian ship and cost us 200 food was really annoying, too. The Rejuvenator team has set foot on Virgo. The galaxy moves closer to changing forever. Excellent. Venny is ready to build whatever we want, so we'll give them tractable arms just because we haven't built it yet, and why not? And then after that, we can start considering what we want to do with our now massively huge fleets. So, how much movement does a taxi grant right now? That's a bigger question. We also have another behemoth available, I think? Maybe? No, we don't. Okay. So let's go and check out our taxi fleets real quick. Look at that. New slots are available, but we haven't... Oh, that's right. We already had the extra slots. I wasn't sure if we'd pick those up yet, because over the weekend, I seem to forget everything about everything, just in case you're wondering. Okay. Taxi fleets are good as they are. We can't make them any faster, but we did want to know how much speed they provide, and I think it's quite a bit at this point. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fleet speed. Did we end up not giving them a base engine? No, we gave them a base engine. Okay, so they provide 5 fleet speed right now, so if we had 2 of those, that would be 10 fleet speed right here. So let's do this. Let's go with 2 taxis, and then we'll also put in another big tank, maybe? That's 5 CP right there. We have 5 left. For that last 5 CP, we'll do 5 more missile boats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're basically just gonna spam them with small ship fleets. We could obviously start working on bigger fleets, and that's probably something we should do, actually, now that I think about it. So we'll get on that very, very soon. Yeah, +2 per hull type on Empire. Okay, that's what I missed. Boarding pod advanced is awesome. We should actually upgrade our ships to use those now. Like this guy. You need the new boarding pod, not the old boarding pod. The old boarding pod is not good enough. There we go, get that one. Awesome. That should help us secure a few more ships. The fact that we stole their Echo makes me laugh, like, ridiculously hard, to be honest. No, let it go. I don't want to drag the Echo anywhere. So, still reasonably sure that that is their home system right there, which is why they're blockading that system. This is gonna be fun, guys. We're gonna wreck them so badly. Missile Boat 2, you can upgrade to a Missile Boat 3 and come on up here. Oh, look at that. I guess we need 1 less missile boat in Venny. So we'll drop 1 of those, that's fine. Merge all these fleets. Okay, we should be ready to go after the Umbral Choir very, very soon. These guys just got done with a fleet size of 11. Oh, okay, that's why. All right. There we go. That's one way to do it. I don't know if our siege fleets actually have weapons. They have armor, but This is really not a good idea, though, to be honest. You don't want to put your siege fleets in your regular fleets like this, because if you do, it essentially just makes them easier to kill. That being said, we can now make some ridiculously fast siege fleets, especially like high-power siege fleets with these guys. So what I'm gonna do is actually make those into their own new fleet. We'll send this fleet down here to Orion as well, and then we'll grab this fleet and send them over to Orion to invade. We should basically be able to crush those pirates in almost one turn, if not less. And then IMEX will be next on our list of places to invade. Akamar, also a decent location. Actually, Akamar is a place that I could invade and then colonize and be okay with. So we'll think about that. Latest political survey shows the militarists are in the lead, the pacifists are the second highest. I don't understand that, but sure. Hacking operations left unassigned. Okay, so we're gonna do that, but we also have a system not building anything, which is Carius. So for Carius, let's start building our first big fleet. We should have the medium-sized hunter hull as well, but I don't see it, so maybe we didn't get that one yet. Let's go up here to our technologies. We're working on adamantium plating here, which will give us the cloaked ambush module that allows us to get into short range, which is something we're still trying to make good use of and test out. In the meantime, though, we are still working... There it is. It's right there. I'm going to move that up. We want our combat fleet there sooner so that we can really get them going. I'm going to build a couple big tanks here. Enough to get us out to 2 turns is probably fine for right now. Applied cryogenics will be done in 2 turns as well, so then we can start working on the bigger fleets. Let's go with our hacking now, and for our hacking, I wonder if we can use hacking to prevent them from conscripting. Oh, that's an interesting question. It's also interesting to ask if we can even reach them with our hacks. It's gonna take 15 turns, we'll probably have them by then. That was not a good idea, I shouldn't have done that. I just wanted to see if we could do that, if we could like use the hack to essentially remove conscription as an option, because that would be hugely awesome if we could. Okay. So we do have more hacks left. Amazingly, they don't seem to have tracked us from Serta, which is, I don't know how that happened, but I will accept that without any questions asked. Let's go ahead and hack from Veni. Ooh, if we hack Altair, we're going through Lumeris, and we don't want to do that. No, let's not do that. Instead, what can we do to get to that? So we're gonna have to go through Kuma. I'm gonna hack there. And it doesn't matter where this hack finishes, because the reality is that this hack is all about... Yeah, we'll do 21 turns. I don't care at this point. The whole point of this hack is to see if it gets stopped right here by the choir, because so far our probe has not reached there and uncovered them, and I would love to know for sure that they're there. Okay, ending our turn here. Okay, population boost ended the ELO, that's fine. Can we do it again? Yes, we can. Boost them, ELO. Oh, they're the influence ones, we like them. Ground battle at Wardan, shall we try it again? Minor victory. Okay, we're back at Cold War with the Riftborn. Event, end, trial of fire by 3. So we are no longer getting -10 influence on systems on our Empire, which just bumped our influence up to 310, so if we did have another slot now, we could definitely use it. But right now we're using it for the happiness boost, which is doing great for us. Torvoth, you have leveled up, have you? Let's see what you can get. Authoritarian leadership is perfect for like a siege fleet leader. So maybe we get... Yeah, let's get that. Let's get that. We could eventually just bump him over to a siege fleet, which would be interesting because we could start building hybrid fleets with him at the command, because he could enhance their damage and enhance their sieging. Okay, Diasporan Pop has increased. God-Eye has leveled up. God-Eye, what can you get, buddy? Forced Labor is really nice. Forced Labor is actually very, very nice. So is that. So is that. Wow, he is just good all around. Let's get that. More resources is better right here. We can get more production and food easily enough. More resources, that's valuable. Okay, Veni is done making all the things. Venny, where are you? Venny, okay, you're right there. So what we need from Venny is we need a few more ships, and I think what we'll do is we'll potentially do a big tank, and that's it. Yeah, that's probably perfect. That fleet is such a mishmash of things. Like, we even have this Echo support ship, which is hilarious. Let's heal all of our ships here with dust, and then we'll come on down here to NGC and try to take out what remains of the Umbral Choir fleet. I'm reasonably sure that we should be able to dust these guys pretty easily with our fleet size the way it is. Why does it only say 17? Does it not count that Echo, but it does? Like, the Echo counts here, but it doesn't show here, I think, which is very interesting. Anyways. Ooh, look, we got here just at the right time, because if our other fleet had gotten here, they would have had to face these guys down. We're gonna wreck them pretty hard, though. So we are going to watch this fight for sure. They have projectiles, lasers. They're much heavier on laser damage, and their laser ships actually have higher attacks, so they're more dangerous. So that being said, we're gonna go to advanced here. We are going to lay out our slots as we know is best, which is everything on the bottom except for our support fleets. And then we're gonna go with shield absorption. Yeah, that's probably our best potential strategy here. And then we're gonna go ahead and fight. Here we go. Come on, you can do it, game. All right, press space to launch the battle. I'm gonna go to overview cam here because I really like watching from the overview. If that's something that people don't like, we can switch to a different cam. I guess we'll go to auto cam, or no, let's go to free cam. Free cam was nice last time because free cam made it so that we could kind of zoom out and see the entire fleet and the entire battle. Where are our fleets at though? They're over there, okay, so, whee, there we go. There is our fleets right there. They are engaging the enemy. Oh, look at those missiles just crashing down on their hulls. And as you can see, their flight trajectories, they're shooting straight across to these one support ship fleets. And at the same time, our flotilla full of troops is just mangling them. And the reason for that is because generally ships start off fighting the lane opposite to them. So it's beneficial to put everybody in that third lane, especially if they don't have anyone in that third lane. You can see now that they killed our second lane here, they're starting to fire on our third lane. But at this point, it doesn't matter. The damage is done. We've taken out one of their larger ships. We're going after another one of their larger ships right here. And once that's done, all that's left is to take out that small ship. And yeah, we have victory. And all we've lost is one tank. One small tank even, not a big tank. That is not even a loss for us. We can pop those out like candy at this point, just like a Pez dispenser, man. Just ship, 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 ship. Okay, so that was beautiful right there. We just cleaned them out. Wait, is that last ship still alive? Are these guys out of range? Because they're not hitting him. Okay, they must be out of range. This can happen too. Sometimes you get some really weird stuff with the range trajectory of stuff. And that's what we're seeing right here. And this is just the pincer fighting our tank ship right here. And it's kind of hilarious. That actually makes me think maybe we would have been better off putting a few more ships in the middle here and just leaving the top empty. But then again, they would have just rained down on that and wrecked it. So maybe another ship on top would have helped. It's not over, but I don't know if we're gonna kill this guy now. He is not hurting as badly as we'd like him to be. I guess we could check the overview cam. See where he's at. He's pretty low, actually. If we land a couple hits, that may be enough. Come on, kill him. Oh, he's so close. Get him, you got this. Boom, there he goes. Okay, beautiful. I love the overview cam, by the way. That was gorgeous. We got all of their ships right there, and we may have actually boarding partied some of them, which would be really, really funny. Let's see. System relics, debris fields have been left there. Awesome. Interesting that a debris field has been left in a non-colonizable system. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong place. That was the pirates. I thought that was the choir we were fighting there. They had the same number of ships. Anyways, guys, so now the pirates have been massacred. Let's go ahead and check these things real quick. Venny, you can just make us dust. Just make us a lot of dust. Plus 2k dust next turn. I like that. Sable, build this, not that. And then make dust. Awesome. Actually, wait. Go back to Sable here real quick. Sable, while you're at it, colonize. There we go. Okay, Unfortunately though, guys, that is all the time we have for today. I hope it was okay. I'm sorry that I was maybe not able to have as much inflection, and that obviously I got a little bit sick during the recording, but like I said, recovering. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, go ahead and click that like button. If you want to see more from 4X to pro wrestling, go ahead and click that subscribe button down there and ding that bell notification symbol, because every time you ding that bell notification symbol, we discover a new Umbral Choir sanctuary. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!